What if I told you a single government decision just changed the future for millions of Kenyan students? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover the historic first day of a new education era, the billions of shillings behind it, and the one rule that could get a teacher fired. It's January 2026, and the first ever grade 10 learners under the new competency-based education system are walking into senior school. But here's the twist. This isn't just another school year. This is a seismic shift in Kenya's entire education blueprint. Meet Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Ogamba. He's on the ground in Murang'a County, watching history unfold. He calls this a historic milestone, the official entry of the pioneer CBE cohort. For these students, their entire learning path has been different. And now, they step into senior school. But here's what nobody's talking about: the money. The government didn't just open the doors, they opened the treasury. Ogamba reveals an unprecedented move, SH44. 2 billion in capitation has been dispersed for primary, junior, and senior schools ahead of this reopening. That's a level of funding not seen in over 10 years. The goal? Uninterrupted learning from day one. But with that money comes a stark warning. The cabinet secretary has a direct message for every school manager in the country. He warns against the misuse of public funds. And he stresses this: no learner should be sent home over unauthorized levies. He emphasizes that any teacher violating this directive would be held personally responsible. Imagine that, a teacher personally on the hook for sending a student away. That's how serious this is. And then, something shocking happened. He clarified the financial picture for parents. Government capitation remains at SH22, 244 per learner per year. Approved boarding fees have not been increased. And that C1, C2 school clustering you've heard about, it's purely administrative. It does not affect the fees charged to parents. This is a massive relief for families already stretched thin, but here's the part that will blow your mind. To make this new CBE system actually work, the government is launching a nationwide practical learning blitz. They will supply grade 10 textbooks at a 1-to-1 ratio by the end of this very month. One book for one student, no sharing, and that's just the start. The plan is to construct 1,600 laboratories nationwide in senior schools. Think about that scale. Labs for science, for tech, for the hands-on skills this new system promises. This is a multi-billion shilling bet on Kenya's future workforce. But the cabinet secretary wasn't done. He dropped another bombshell directive aimed at the past. He told school heads not to withhold KCSE certificates following the release of the 2025 results. He noted firmly that certificates are a legal right of every candidate. This one move unlocks futures for thousands who may have been stuck, unable to move on because of an unpaid balance or a lost form. So, what does this all mean? Some say this is the bold reform Kenya's education system desperately needed. A move towards skills, not just memorization. Others whisper about the immense pressure, the untested system, and the fear that billions could be wasted if implementation fails. The tension is real. Can a government truly overhaul how an entire generation learns? The first students are in class, the money is sent, the rules are set. But the biggest question remains unanswered. Will this historic gamble pay off for Kenya's children? Do you think the competency-based education system will succeed? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that shapes our nation.